loves rabbits. He screams into our law. Nobody's safe from his online crusade, bringing justice to the world with his rhymes. He'll invade. He's got the facts, he's got the proof. He could drop a truth bomb, make them all go poof. Fact freaks on a mission, lies to be found. He's the hero of the internet, spreading truth all around. Here comes the fact freak, he's on the loose, loves his rabbits, wears the truth like a noose. Surfing the web, exposing all fakes. With desperate ideas, he's got a passion for animals, big and small. The fact that he loves rabbits, he screams into our law. Nobody's safe from his online crusade, bringing justice to the world with his rhymes. He'll invade. He's got the facts, he's got the proof. He could drop a truth bomb, make them all go poof. Fact freaks on a mission, lies to be found. He's the hero of the internet, spreading truth all around. Here comes the fact freak, he's on the loose, loves his rabbits, wears the truth like a noose. Surfing the web, exposing all fakes. With desperate ideas, he's got a passion for animals, big and small. The fact that he loves rabbits, he screams into our law. Nobody's safe from his online crusade, bringing justice to the world with his rhymes. He'll invade. He's got the facts, he's got the proof. He could drop a truth bomb, make them all go poof. Fact freaks on a mission, lies to be found. He's the hero of the internet, spreading truth all around.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome. Lots of subs. Thank you, Danielle, for the sub there. That's 5 months in a row. Thank you. And Emily, thank you so much. That's 3 months. Thank you so much. I'm going to hydrate. I've just got I've got bottles of water all over the place because I'm absolutely beefing. I'm bloody knackered as well today. Absolutely knackered. Hey, welcome everyone. Welcome. How's everyone doing? So it is documentary night and we have a YouTube video that I saw advertised. The Elphaba, the Wicked Witch of TikTok, which I thought would be quite interesting. Merlin's good. He's on the floor here chewing a cardboard box that I didn't want you to be chewing, but I have given up. It's not going to do him any harm, is it? Yep, Merlin's good. We've come in for our walk a little while ago, haven't we? And he was asleep on the floor, but obviously as soon as I moved over to the computer he gets involved. Yes, so a TikTok themed reaction tonight. Obviously I've not watched this. I just saw it on my FYP on YouTube, and it's done by Mr. Snowflake. He obviously doesn't like that. The comment section, top comment, there's a lot of mental health, a lot of mental unhealth going on here. Social media always seems to help amp that up. There's stuff to do with scabies in the comments and all sorts. I'd imagine that we pretty much know all of this. I'm just not 100% sure. Maybe. Merlin does not. No. Right, let's just jump straight into it. Hopefully this is decent. I haven't seen it. There was a warning first. Warning, this video contains lots of what? Bodily noises. And then... and it also contains Elphaba. That's a good warning. I'm going to shrink myself.
Away from me. I can't do it anymore.
The famous Blackpool Pride meltdown. The editing of this is ridiculous. Who's done all of this? That will still always terrify me.
I never chose to call myself Elphaba, by the way.
I didn't know they were going to put up pictures of... That's Elphaba as a kid, right? You can't miss that nose.
It was a natural, spiritual thing, okay? My mum called me Elphaba when I came out as trans.
Evening.
Someone humiliated me once. I don't know if I actually told you this.
You probably
What do you
told
find it
us.
funny to hurt someone like that?
Can I wear it?
Can we move? Can we go, please? Corner, please, please. Corner, please. Can you corner, please, please?
I am.
It was easy for me to feel sympathy for Elphaba when I first started researching her. From the outside looking in, without having much knowledge, it can look like she gets bullied for looking different and acting a little strangely.
But it didn't take me long to understand why she's as disliked.
I like that hoodie. It's a powerful hoodie.
As she is online.
As a kid, Elphaba became obsessed with the musical Wicked and the main character, Elphaba.
Thank you, Jerry, for the sub with Prime there. I think we've hit a hype train, which is awesome.
Elphaba loved
Well,
to
then
perform
leave that
whenever
alone
she
now.
got the chance.
Oh, that was so fun.
It'll be all over the floor.
She would start to make videos on TikTok of her singing songs from the musical and would even enter a talent show with a friend.
Yeah, but that show right there, that talent show was Autism's Got Talent. And she doesn't even have autism.
The talent show her and her friend Jack had entered was called Autism's Got Talent.
There we go.
Obviously, meaning that you've got autism. Obviously.
Well, like, wait, hold on. Did you get diagnosed or like what?
I was diagnosed in 2021 by a professional.
Oh, really?
It was a good thing Elphaba was diagnosed, otherwise she couldn't have entered the competition.
I lied about being diagnosed with autism, correct?
This reminds me of an episode of South Park where Cartman lies about being disabled to enter
I love South Park. Who doesn't like South Park?
the Special Olympics. That's how insane Elphaba's lie was. To be fair to Elphaba, she did admit she was wrong, which was refreshing for me because I'm used to covering
Yeah, but she was backed into a corner. That's why she admitted she was wrong.
lolcows who can't admit their mistakes, always looking for a way out.
Always trying to blame somebody else.
Evening, Cluckers.
And I'm going to be very honest with you. You know, Jack told me he never had a gig before. And if I didn't go on Autism's Got Talent, he would get so upset.
He contacted me, Jack, when I did the deep dive and gave me lots of information, but nothing that was like grounded with evidence that I could have used. But yeah,
Upset. I would basically be like, he'd be like, no, you've ruined my chances of being on the stage and stuff like that.
I did say to him, this doesn't feel right to go on the show because I'm not diagnosed. He
hearsay.
said, if I don't go on the show, he would have a meltdown.
Blaming Jack for entering a talent show
The Queen of Meltdowns is saying that somebody else threatened her with a meltdown.
is ridiculous, but it wouldn't be the only thing she would blame Jack for.
I felt very controlled. I had to go to hospital visits every 7 hours. I waited with him. I was in hospital with him for 7 hours. I couldn't look after a 17-year-old. I felt like I really couldn't do it. Hence why I wasn't looking after myself. I was not
Thank you for subbing, Dark Prisoner. That's 10 months. Thank you.
washing myself. I didn't clean my teeth. I was focusing on Jack.
Was Elphaba's lack of hygiene Jack's
Oh God, her in the dark like that is horrifying, isn't it?
fault, or was she just an
Naughty, naughty, who knew?
all-round dirty individual?
Kaz, thank you for subbing. It's our anniversary. Happy anniversary, Kaz. What did you get me? Nothing. Get out. You never remember our anniversary.
I'm very insecure about my teeth and I struggle to clean my teeth.
I'm not going to make the obvious comments that I could have made there, Elphaba. I'm just going to,
I
yeah.
don't know why, but I'm scared about it.
I'm not going to.
So say if I... Hold on. Oh, that... Oh, I might... myself. Okay, that's diarrhea.
Oh, God. I mean, my day was better before I heard that.
Oh my goodness, no, don't shit. Oh, okay.
Don't, like, talk yourself into not shitting. Just go to the fucking toilet. Why would you be like, I'll just keep streaming on TikTok and be like, please?
No, it's not. It feels like a hot fart.
Oh, no.
Oh god. Oh no.
Our faces were the same. Oh my god, she actually shit. Oops, on live at Chucky Boxes again. Hot Chucky Wocky. There you go, Emily, exactly.
My arse is on fire. I've got ring sting.
I mean, we were thoroughly warned at the start of the video, but... Wow.
Lice in my hair? I've just seen a video. What? Oh, that's disgusting. Not moving. These.
She watching a video of herself shitting. Guys, we've got a new hype emote for getting the hype train. I will share it. There we go. This is our new one that we've just unlocked. It looks pretty cool, to be honest.
Oh, they haven't got legs. Look.
She must have constant ring sting.
I'll show you.
Okay, so she farts. We all do that. She's had head lice. We've all had that. Probably
I don't think I have.
when you were a kid, but again, we've all had that.
I don't know. Like it's something kids always get.
Not brushing your teeth. Okay, maybe people miss that now and again. It happens.
And I'm sure we've all shit in a bag at one point in our lives as well.
Johnny, thank you.
Oh, I've got time for a. It's time for a random fact freak story time. So, I used to work in a bingo hall, right? I used to work in the gala bingo. Come here, Alan. Come here. It's alright. He's just going out. That's all. Just going out with his friends. He'll come back later. His son's going out. Yeah, so I used to work at a gala bingo in Washington, in the galleries, right? I used to work there for quite a while. And we were we were checking around the seats and things like that after the afternoon session of bingo, and we found a bag of shit on one of the seats. Somebody playing bingo had shat into a carrier bag and then just, nicely put a knot in it and left it on the seats behind us. And the worst part of it was the seat was like here and the toilet door was like opposite the seat. Like you couldn't even make it up. They just obviously decided to stay and shit themselves so they didn't miss their numbers. I mean, Christ. And I just decided that was when I decided I don't think the bingo life's for me. What have you got? You find anything?
I just got him a Turk by a cat thing.
Thank you, Angel. You just gifted out a sub to White Banshee. Thank you so much. It's a lovely move for the community. Thank you. It could have been Elphaba. Maybe it was Elphaba's nan. Oof.
Eight.
Yeah, have we got a bag? Oh,
Have we got what? I didn't know she did this on live stream.
I just had to look at that, sweetheart. Affected.
I can't believe Chelsea had her back to the house after that.
Put it in a carrier bag, sweetheart. Carrier bag. I don't have one.
Actually, watching her
What's at the toilet?
back now, it's not a bag, is it? She's looking for a bag. but she's got the poop in what looks to be those clear gloves you can get. Anyway, whatever it is, having a lol cow poop in something and show their audience, present it, is a new one for me. I thought I'd seen it all, but I'm still learning. I thought poop
She had it in her hand.
in a glove or bag, nothing's going to be as gross as that. Wrong. Elphaba had gotten scabies. Scabies is an itchy skin rash caused by tiny burrowing mites. That's what Dr. Google told me anyway. Apparently having scabies isn't caused by poor hygiene, so we can't blame her for that one. But we can have a problem with what she did when she had scabies.
Oh yeah, didn't she go out, even though she knew and she shouldn't be going out?
I can't use the facilities in the house because I'll spread my scabies. So I can't cook. I have to order in. Hello, I'm asking for some advice. Can I go outside with scabies?
Is that true? Because I'm going to say I've got scabies all the time just so I can get fucking pizza.
Sorry? So I've got the cream for your pharmacy, right? And I was wondering, can I go outside with scabies on day 3?
She went out trying clothes on.
I mean, you can, but it's ideal not to be in contact with other people, so everything you touch. So wear gloves, you know, the latex gloves.
Oh, she could borrow a pair of those gloves that she got from her mate.
Oh, mate.
The gloves she did a big shit in.
The pharmacy didn't sound too keen on her leaving the house.
I mean, you can.
It's highly contagious, isn't it?
I would have stayed home if I had scabies. Nice excuse to stay at home for me. But nah, Elphaba, boom, straight out. Didn't bother with the gloves either. She then went to a restaurant, and somebody watching her live at the restaurant called them up and said, you know you've got somebody in there with scabies, don't you?
No, Doc.
Wow. What is she doing? What is she doing? Does she think she can just clean up after it?
Oh, it's on live streaming. Oh, can I ask why? What's this on the phone? Can I talk to them? Can I talk to who's on the phone? I know who they are. It's someone here, isn't it? So I'm live right now, obviously, and I'm on TikTok, and I'm just vlogging, eating, and just chilling. So what's the problem with that?
It's because you've got an infectious disease and you're in a bloody restaurant. And the thing is, she could have ordered in from this. It was just her own selfish attitude.
Yeah. Scabies. Yes, correct.
Wow.
The second-hand cringe I felt watching this. Ugh. I don't know if it was a troll or not, I assume it is, but it might have been somebody just genuinely concerned that there's somebody in there spreading this thing around. She could have easily have spread it around the city. She could have been patient zero.
No way, Foxy. Did they really?
Microscopic bugs that burrow under your skin and just bite you. And they can be passed from
Thank you, Auntie Jen, for the sub. Thank you.
fabric. Like, if you sit on a tube, right, they'll pass on to you as well.
Elphaba knew the dangers and she still chose to go out. So maybe the
What's the spray? What does she think that's going to do?
person who called the restaurant, maybe they weren't a troll, maybe they were just doing a good deed. Either way though, Elphaba was not best pleased.
It's
Thank you, Jen.
not the f***ing coronavirus. Scabies cannot f***ing kill you. Scabies is a very unpleasant.
Can scabies kill you? I don't know when. Time to get Google out. Can scabies kill you? Crusted scabies spreads very easily and can cause secondary infections. It's life-threatening. It is life-threatening. It can kill you if it's not treated. Potentially fatal bacterial infection. Well, it's not like Elphaba to be wrong, is it? I mean, Jesus.
Pleasant thing to have.
Like-
And no, there was no one pregnant near me, okay? No one
She sprayed the chair, then wiped it with her hands. That's amazing.
was pregnant near me. I said to the people beside me, I'm recovering from scabies. I have the cream
Recovering.
on. I'm sat on this seat. Can I sit? And they're like, fine, that's fine. As long as I'm in contact with them, it's all good.
Yeah, I bet, Foxy, I bet.
So I am entitled to go where the I want, thank you very much. Because I will not be sat in a box and be controlled by people and be told what to do like a f***ing child. I am an adult, okay? You will not tell me what to do.
You're a douche.
Any of you.
I don't think she can blame how she managed the scabies
Hey, French, thank you so much for the sub. That's 3 months. Hope you're having a good day.
situation on our mate Jack. Can't blame him for that one. That friendship between the pair, that wouldn't last anyway.
I'm not doing this on tomorrow. I'm feeling defying gravity right now because I'm literally dressed, ready for it.
I know, but I don't want to do that one. You've done it 3 times.
Okay, I'm asking then.
Okay, if you don't want to practice the song, which will be literally performing.
I want to do defying gravity.
You've done it 3 times.
I know.
And I really don't want that right now.
Yeah, exactly, Hannah. Stop acting like a kid if you don't want to be treated like one.
Okay.
Elphaba didn't need Jack anyway. She had plenty of other friends. One of those other friends was a woman named Chelsea, also known
Oh, God.
as CLA, also known as the woman Elphaba showed her poop to.
I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening. And your phone was ringing when I was
But that wasn't the time she kicked them out like this. This is the more recent one, isn't it?
ringing it and you didn't answer it. Both of your phones seem...
So basically, Elphaba did that, crapped herself in her hand, held it in her hand, showed Chelsea, then they had a fallout. Then Chelsea had them back to the house. I don't know about you guys, but I ain't inviting people back to the house who shat in their hand and walked into my kitchen. Like,
seem to be dead.
never.
Nah, go away, man. You didn't answer my call, man. Don't think you're putting on me, darling. Respect a sister, darling. I know what time it is, darling. Just come in, man. Up my yard, do what you want. Stay here as long as you want. Do what you want.
We're going to sort this out. It's not doing.
Nah, I'm not. I don't care.
I do love Maria, though. Maria's hilarious. What do you think of Maria? Do you like Maria? Merlin, do you like Maria? No? He's not sure. I don't think he's too keen, if I'm honest with you.
CLA's main issue with Elphaba was all of the money she had spent on her.
And a drink.
Pizza, darling.
And a £43 drink
I
as
paid
well.
£180. I paid £20 in 2 taxis. I've let you in
Your
my
gift
house.
is paid for that.
Is she Sarah? I just find her amusing.
I've had to tell you to buy me food.
Sorry guys, I'm really tired today.
I had to tell you. I said, get your money out and buy me food.
Your gift is paid
Ruth,
for that.
I don't care. I'm not your mom. I'm ruthless.
You're the one who invited us back. You are the one who invited us back. Yeah.
Yes, she's crazy to have done that.
Yes, and I'm telling you now to stop being loud and, yeah, buy me a pizza. It's the least you can do. She don't even care. No respect. Oh, Chelsea, are you all right? You're back. This, that. Da. Don't even clean up. Just messes up the place.
No, that's a lie. I've cleaned up in the kitchen.
I don't want you to shit in my toilet neither, so don't eat burgers in my house. No, I'm not having it.
I have
Do
not shat in your
my
toilet.
They're just in your hand.
You will go to a public toilet and do it. Cross the road.
Do not talk to me like that. Do not talk to me like that.
Well, Will, after last time.
No, do not talk to me like that. I will stand up for myself on that.
Ooh.
Well, you get the idea with that. I don't think it matters that CLA was annoyed over how much she had spent on Elphaba. I'm sure they would have just found another reason to fall out soon after this. I get the feeling that Elphaba and her friends can only deal with situations by...
But they're not friends, are they? They just hang around with each other because they know the gifts will come in, they'll be on the FYP, etc.
shouting.
You're horrible and you're like trying to yap. Come in person, talk to me. You know what I mean? Come at me. You're the one who actually makes trans people.
Quick question for the mods. It's one on YouTube, this was TikTok. Pretty much, Laurie. From what I know, Hayley's okay. I mean, obviously it's not very nice what's been going on, and it's just taking some time away. I don't really want to say too much about it, but I think she'll be back. It'll just take time.
You called me a... You called me a witch, darling.
Observer's channel got reported for copyright and got took down. Because, like right now, right? So if I uploaded this stream onto YouTube, which I might actually, so if you watch it on YouTube, hey, hit that thumbs up and check out the original video. If I just put up a screen recording of this, and I wasn't in here, and I wasn't talking, or saying anything, or adding on to the content, or whatever, providing commentary, then I would be, you know, I could be done for copyright, basically. But because the Observer just uploads screen recordings, I think that's why they've managed to do it. Do you know what I mean? Observer has a new YouTube channel.
Exactly like
I mean, both of these are complete fucking whoppers. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you get the idea with that. Another person
Oh, don't praise this one. Jesus Christ.
connected to Elphaba who communicates by screaming. This
Okay, maybe he's going to go harder.
was another friend of Elphaba's named Mama Kaz. This falling out was a little different to the falling out with Celia because of what happened after the fallout.
When you send someone a cease and desist, a letter of claim, it has to be done in person. That's number
I covered the cease and desist letter, it was ridiculous.
one. L for you to take. Number 2, Gargamel. When you send someone a letter of claim or cease and desist, you have to put their legal name, which you have
No, she doesn't sound me right. Same
addressed
Hannah.
me as the individual who operates TikTok handle MamaKaz 2.0. You're so stupid. Why did you even do this, darling?
According to the individual known as Mama Kaz, Elphaba tried to scare her with a cease and desist letter. That's fantastic. I've never heard of a lol cow doing that. That's really creative. A quality move from Elphaba there. Anyway, Elphaba didn't need Jack, she didn't need CLA, she didn't need Mama Kaz, because she had another friend.
Merlin's
known
right
as
here.
Evil Queen.
Oh, God. Merlin. Say hello to everyone. Do not bite my beard, which has been your new favourite plaything. Say hello, everyone. No, I'm not wrestling. You're a grumpy teenager. You see what he likes to do? Pull me beard. Son of a bitch. Come on, let's get a toy.
Now, before I show you Evil Queen, I need you to remember that Elphaba's mother is named Maria. Elphaba's mother is named Maria. Got it? Right. Here we go.
This is his new favourite toy, isn't it?
Oh.
Guess what Elphaba's been doing?
Oh my... Gracie's in it. I'm going to have to let Gracie and Terry know this. I can't take over Gracie's space. Merlin, what in the hell are you doing?
What's he been doing?
He's been sleeping with Maria.
Watch Terry.
Elphaba's been slotting Maria.
Sit.
What? Elphaba and Maria have been going together in the bed sheet.
I'm sorry, everyone was disgusted at this. I spat my drink out when I saw it. I mean, like... Because I don't care about Elphaba, and I don't care whether she gets upset because of all the horrible stuff she's done. And I was like, you're messing with Evil Queen. I mean, she's going to say the most offensive thing she can think of, isn't she? Yeah, do it, Hannah. Go on, guys. And... boom.
Oh, EQ, stop.
He's trying to get her pregnant.
And everyone she spoke to was like, come on, what a load of rubbish. We all know you're winding them up.
Elphaba's trying to make his own brother or sister. But that's what's been happening.
That's the way the sunglasses come on at the moment. That's what's been happening. Douche.
But that's what's been happening.
This Evil Queen saying Elphaba was banging her mum. I don't know this Evil Queen as well as some watching this will. I don't believe Evil Queen believes what she's saying at all. She's just trying to cause drama. You
Of course she doesn't.
see it in her face. She doesn't believe
That's why everyone's like, come on.
what she's saying. They've just had a falling out and she's thought, okay, what's the worst thing I can say? Elphaba would obviously go on to deny.
As if she had to write a statement. I've never seen this. Hi, don't believe a word she says. My mum and I love each other as a mother and a daughter. To suggest that... sorry, I'm sorry. To suggest that kind of stuff shows what kind of mind she has. Please leave me alone and let me... I mean, I just think it's ridiculous. Your messages are seen, sir. I am doing it... Oh, I can't.
Deny these claims. It's all pretty ridiculous stuff.
It's just
Speaking
ridiculous.
of the mother, though, what was Elphaba's relationship with her actually like? Surely, this relationship would be better than some of the friendships Elphaba's had.
No, but you're calling me...
This is what happens
I know, but you're
when you get trolled and you go that far.
I know, but you're calling me...
It's just as bad.
No, but you're calling me a hypocrite for my mental health.
Who's going to be here tomorrow night for the TikTok reaction night?
Even if I wasn't on live for that, I would still be calling you out for that. That's not okay. You don't do that to someone. And do you know why?
I told you to turn the live off.
No, I'm not this time. Now, I'm keeping it on because I feel unsafe. I know, but you have some behaviour sometimes.
So do you.
Correct.
So does everybody.
Nice, Tom.
But where do I learn it from? You. I've learned that behaviour from you.
Nice. TikTok reactions tomorrow night, 7 o'clock.
It is, darling. I've learned it from you. No, I've learned it from you.
She looks more spotty than usual.
And you abused me.
Looks sore, man. They look really sore. Like, I'm not having a go at it. They genuinely look really sore, don't they? Hey, how's it going, Miss Sheep? Oh, Angel, that's a really nice thing to say. Thank you. Oh, well, that priorities, Greenie. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, she's all right. She's okay. She's getting there. She's just taking some time. All right.
Oh, we're gonna do this, are we?
Oh yeah, we are.
Oh, here we are. Come on then.
It's that one on her neck right here. I'll move myself and show you. This one right here. Ow. Just looks so sore.
Okay, you want me to start?
No, what's the point? You're not meant to live your private life on a live.
And let me tell you something else. I'm sick to God of you telling...
Wasn't Maria like an absent mother, though, that just came back? I have HS, and when I flare up, it hurts. What is it? I was going to ask what it was called, the condition. No, dry shaves, but I mean, maybe putting stuff on wouldn't help either. I don't know.
...thing to me that you wish I was dead sometimes and wish I was never born. Oh, yeah, no, you've said...
Oh, Tom, so kind, man.
...that to me. No.
I just... Oh. I'm never going to be able to say it either.
Man, you said that. No, but you said it to me. You said it.
Oh,
you're healed.
Yet another character in
Also, MissBaguette has a YouTube video coming out tonight at 8 o'clock. She's doing the premiere thing, I think, like me, if it is going to schedule. So after this, you guys might want to go over and check that out. If I'm done by then, I might not be done by then, actually. I'll watch it afterwards anyway.
Elphaba's world, who just loves a good shout. Elphaba's relationship with her mother is the saddest out of all the relationships we've seen so far because it's her mother.
Oh, really, El?
Arguing like that on livestream is nuts to me.
Poor Pikachu in the background. Shouldn't have to hear that sort of domestic. Poor guy.
It's a shame they argue like that because at times their relationship seemed quite nice.
You want to know? Oh, let me put my shades on.
No, you don't.
No, look,
you don't have to explain.
Watch. See?
Mum.
See that?
This is why I like Maria sometimes. She makes me fucking laugh, man.
That's why.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
I'm not
It's just ridiculous.
drunk.
She isn't.
Thank you very much.
She isn't. She probably is.
Everyone's putting hug time.
Did I say so?
Oh.
I'm going to turn this off.
I don't know what you mean, Gigi.
Yeah, we're turning this off, guys. Love you.
I get why people follow Elphaba. She doesn't seem like the nicest of people, but she's entertaining. And like most lolcows, almost everyone in her world seems pretty awful as well. Though I did find a clip of someone who seemed normal, a woman who didn't seem best pleased, when Elphaba, out of
Who the hell is this?
nowhere,
I recognise this person.
started telling her audience that she was suffering from Tourette's.
What?
Oh yeah. This lady's amazing.
Why are you doing?
She was in my deep dive. That's why I remember her.
Oh, no, let me say this. So basically, I went to a GP, right? And
Oh, I don't remember what I've said half the time, Geeky.
I'm not talking about autism, by the way.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no, of course, absolutely understand.
Come here.
So
Come
sometimes
here.
I
Where
have
did you-
anxiety, right? So I'm diagnosed with that.
Merlin has a Pokemon plush teddy, and I didn't even know I owned it. Is that one of the boys? Give us a second, guys. I'm assuming my son has left his bedroom door open. 1 second.
Here comes the fact freak, he's on the loose, loves his rabbits, wears the truth like a noose. Surfing the web, exposing all things. With his bright ideas, he's got a passion for animals, big and small. The fact that he loves rabbits, he screams into our law. Nobody's safe from his online crusade, bringing justice to the world with his rhymes. He'll invade. He's got the facts, he's got the proof. He could drop a truth bomb, make them all go poof. That freak's on a mission, likes to be found. He's the hero of the internet, spreading truth all around. Here comes the fact freak, he's on the loose, loves his rabbits, wears the truth like a noose. Surfing the web, exposing all things. With his bright ideas, he's got a passion for animals, big and
I'm going to have to get another one of those slides that says Merlin's taking the piss or something, isn't it?
Anxiety. And basically, I squeak and jitter uncontrollably sometimes. I've done it off live. My mum has seen it herself. And I asked the doctor, is this Tourette's? And they said they're not 100% sure, so they had to put me in, TalkWorks. It's a service.
Yeah, this whole clip was in my deep dive. This lady did amazing.
Before you carry on, can I just say that no GP would have said they weren't sure about Tourette's, because you have to be 12 months having tics to be called Tourette's. So there's no way any GP will have said to you, we're not sure if that's Tourette's. If they thought you had tics, it would be a different story. But there's no way any GP said to you, yeah, we're not sure if that's Tourette's. It's just not, that's bollocks, mate. That's bollocks.
No, I was told this. I'm so sorry. I can show you my referral if you want to see.
I don't need to see referrals.
This lady was great.
Same as I wouldn't want anyone to ask for our referrals, but I do think that you really do need to reconsider the things that you share and the things that you say, because you are actually hurting a whole community of people in various ways. And time again, you're apologising for stuff and you're not meaning what you're saying. Now, I've seen you on and off my For You
100% agree with this, by the way.
page for quite some time, and I steer clear of all the drama, but now you've directly impacted my child who suffers with this disability. It's not a fashion statement, Elphaba.
No.
It's not.
No, it's not.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon it was a lie, or could she have been telling
We know, spoiler alert, it was bullshit.
the truth?
Oh, Tourette's. I've actually been referred to TalkWorks for something like that. You know when I had my doctor's appointment for my back, I got referred them because I started ticking in the doctor's office.
Guys, shall we pause this and watch MissBaguette's video and then come back to this? What do you think?
Which was not fun. Accidentally.
Shit.
I'm sorry.
blood.
I can't. Sorry. I can't. I want to pause it live.
24 hours we was with each other, nothing. All of a sudden,
Yes,
she went,
right, okay.
like this. And I said, what are you doing? She goes, that's my Tourette's.
Thank you for shopping at Tesco. No, but they're saying I'm faking my tics.
You're bringing this up right now yourself.
I've just realised Cartman lied about having Tourette's on South Park. This is how
Elphaba is the same.
Saying all of this is, that's the second Cartman-like thing she's done. Obviously, she was faking it. We didn't need a confession to know that, but...
Alright, cool, Laurie. I've just given her a message and made sure she's alright with me streaming it.
We got one anyway.
It was wrong of me to say I had Tourette's. That was wrong. I'm very sorry for that, because, you know, I tend to say things without thinking, and that is the thing I need to stop.
If you're unsure about what's a lie and what's the truth with Elphaba, just treat her like every other lol cow, assume everything she says is a lie, and you'll be fine.
I now officially have some bodyguards. No, I know. I am not famous. I don't ever claim to be famous. Don't worry, they're not.
Alfie.
I've got management now, by the way. So my manager will be doing like messages for me and stuff.
Has she still got a manager?
Secondly, a documentary is coming out about me.
Why do they all do it? Why do they all lie? I assume it's for attention and wanting people to be impressed by them. Usually, lol cows have no real talent, so they can't impress anybody by being themselves, so they have to lie. Elphaba could actually sing.
Ish.
So why not just stick to performing to get the attention that way? Well, that's what she...
Yeah, I wouldn't think she still has management, to be fair.
Kinda tried to do. She had performed at a Pride festival once, and she was excited to do it again.
I'm very excited to announce that I will be performing at Brighton Pride. And I've got a 20-minute slot, so come and see me!
She may have been excited to perform, but some of her audience weren't having it. Some of them got in contact with the organisers and...
This is when she absolutely flipped her lid,
told them exactly who Elphaba was.
Unfortunately, due to...
I think this is my favourite Elphaba meltdown. You know, if I had to like grade them.
Backlash, I will not be performing anymore at Brighton. Thank you for ruining it. Thank you so much for f***ing everything up.
No problem.
For me. Thank you so much for f***ing things up. You so much! People are gonna laugh at it though. Of course they are, because everyone laughs at me. Everyone laughs at me! So I'm just gonna sit here and obviously be more live because I gotta get money, haven't I? You just want me on live. You don't want me doing anything but on TikTok. That's all people want. Get away from me. I can't.
And here comes my favourite bit. My favourite bit of all time. I don't care. It's that blood curdling scream. I love it.
Elphaba was understandably upset not being able to perform at Pride.
It is like an absolute bitch fit.
A year later though, she would have another go.
I've been invited to a Pride event and they've literally emailed me saying, we do not care about the emails, we do not care about any of this. So I'll be performing at a Pride event, thank you very much. Because they've messaged me, they say they do not care about the emails, they know the amount of hate I get, they hate it, they do not care, they won't look at it. They said, we're tough, they said, you're going to perform, they said, we want you at our Pride event, they said, we want you to perform, we want you to do a meet and greet. Because they do not
Well, that didn't happen.
care about the hate, like, they're like, you're literally a celeb.
Also, there was memes made of her doing stuff like that.
Right, like
playing Phil Collins in the air of the night. Boom. What do you think of that, Merlin?
Do not care. Like,
Huh?
When you get this amount of hate.
He's getting to be a big dog.
To prove that the event...
He's getting to be such a big boy. We're going to go colour shopping tomorrow. It's going to be like Pretty Woman. We're going to be walking around the pet shop trying on all the colours.
Wanted her, she showed us an email.
It's clearly been written by Elphaba. I mean, she's tried, bless her, but... Terrible. Terrible.
No one needed proof to know that...
Apologies, was not sure what name to go off. We are currently arranging the first Preston City Pride event. We were wondering if you would be willing to come and perform, meet and greet, and just enjoy a day and night of fun and supporting love for everybody.
That email was not genuine.
It was fake, wasn't it?
But we got it anyway.
Hello everyone, my name's Lauren. I'm on the Preston Pride Committee and I'm doing the bookings this year. And let me assure you that a certain individual, which we'll keep nameless because we don't want to be about that, but the person who is going around saying that...
You might as well have just said it. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to be about that, but I'm just, yeah, we all know who I'm talking about, so you might as well have just said it.
they are booked and confirmed by us and have had correspondence with Preston Pride has not. This individual has not been booked by us and is not appearing at Preston Pride whatsoever, so absolute fake news.
Yes, it turned out...
My best mate lives in Preston. It's a good night out. There's a good rock club there called The Warehouse.
It was another Elphaba lie. Elphaba was known on TikTok, but it wasn't for the right reasons, so she could think she was a celebrity all she liked.
The symbols are all for different things, so Fact Freak's scriptwriting the sword shows that they're a moderator and that they've been here since 2023 and that they're subbed with a star, I think. There's lots of different things.
Like they're like your.
Why are you running through my legs?
But she wasn't exactly loved by the public, and if there's one thing Elphaba didn't like, it was the public not loving her as much as she loved herself.
God, you emptied that.
And then on top of that, having a following and people making memes of it, trying to act like it's funny. Do you understand what I've been through? But some of you don't even get it.
You're right. We don't care.
I've been through it. I've not had it easy on this app. It's funny. If you're gonna say it's funny, then you're a nonce. Now, can you see these fucking ignorant trying to come at me?
MissBaguette's video was 40 minutes long. We're in for a long stream tonight.
Horrible people.
I'm going to be very tired by the end of this. You ready? More meltdowns.
She can be angry all she likes, but people aren't disliking her for no reason. It's all stuff that she's done. She's caused it. But
I wonder if they're going to talk about the Tiny Tony bit and the bloody posters and everything, because that was a fucking joke, really.
in her mind, there was another reason why she was hated on.
I have a massive platform that people don't like it. They don't like the attention I get. And they think I don't deserve it because they want it themselves.
You don't deserve it, but just because you're based.
You know, these people are jealous. They're jealous. They're insecure. They're jealous of the confidence I've got. They can't even do it themselves. They're jealous of the clout I've got. You know, they're jealous of my following, which is very honest. I have a lot of following.
That's it, people were just jealous of her. And as if she wasn't disliked enough, Elphaba had a genius idea.
What I'll do is from now on, I'll hold out a card reader. That's what I'll be doing. And it'll be a $5 photo. I'll make a fortune, to be honest. It's a clever way of doing it. And if people can't afford that and they're just gonna laugh, I'm like, bye, see you later.
What do you want?
You know what I mean? Remember, they're the ones wanting my attention, not me wanting their attention. So if they want my attention and they want me so bad, they can pay for it. What if you can't afford it?
This is when she had the card reader, isn't it?
Then I do apologise. I won't be taking a photo of you. No, it was insane. It was mad. I was recognised everywhere. And I charged for once, and I got money. I got 65 quid in cash, and I got like something more in cashless because I have a card machine. There was only 2 people that didn't like it.
I don't know, Tom.
Yeah, that was it. But everyone else was like, I respect you for doing that. I was like, thank you.
When researching Elphaba, I asked someone who follows her on TikTok, oh, what's this person famous for? Their response was, she's famous for begging.
Cough up. I'm not singing for free. You pay me. If you want me to sing, you give me money. It's not crazy, actually. That's the standard for a singer. If you were to go to a gig, you'd pay them 100 quid.
Not always.
I don't give a shit what you think. if you can
I'd be like, I'll pay you a $5 to fuck off. Get out of here.
and financially support me,
You guys keep me right on the time, because I'll forget the time. I'm going to watch that video at 8.
do it. Let's get all the money. I'm the best at marketing myself, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really, really good at like asking for money. I am.
She's a professional beggar, basically, and when people want photos or give her attention when she's
Oh, I've live reacted to that dance many a time.
out, she seems to think it's because she's famous and they love her. Elphaba doesn't have fans like she thinks she does.
I've reacted to this clip as well.
Let me take a picture, please, please.
What the?
Let me take a picture.
Leave.
What are you doing?
Legend.
Like, you're making me feel uncomfortable now. Can you go away? You're making me. What are you doing?
Let's go, bitch.
Oh, this is very recent. It's when the woman turned up for a scrap. Which, to be fair, I thought was pretty fucking immature. It just reminded me of when people went to fight Mr. UK TikTok official in Devon or whatever. And get a grip of yourselves, like... Leave. Leave.
You said you would punch me in the face. You said...
Yeah, well, we know she talks crap, so, like, wasn't a big thing for you. Like, never mind.
Block. Block.
Probably.
Nah, I'm not loving this. Got my head off, guys. I'm gonna head off. I'm not having the good. I'm not buying.
Bye, you won't be missed. Like, who will miss you?
Big look at this. I'm so sorry.
I can't take
brilliant, Bay.
this hate anymore. I think it's best I just leave because I'm the problem. I'm the problem. Everyone hates me in real life and online. What's the point of being here? I'm done.
Oh, unaliving, baiting.
I'm so done. Don't message me. I don't care.
When I first read that, I thought, oh, she's threatening to quit social media, like all lolcows do because of all the hate she gets.
Sit.
I was wrong.
And they will end up succeeding if they go too far. Imagine Alpha away. Do you understand? That could push me. I'm not kidding you, Mum. I know you're watching this, Mum, but I'm serious. I'm serious. It could go that far, Mum. No, I'm not kidding.
The thing is, though, social media people like this do all these unaliving threats, and then when somebody rings the police for a welfare check, they go, the trolls are sending people, it's terrible.
I'm not being you.
It happened with Paul Breach.
And I'm very triggered right now, and I just want to die. So
you trigger people, this triggers people.
So let's do it. Come on my live and do it. And
Oh no, this isn't where she started actually cutting herself, was it?
I'll happily do it to myself. I don't care.
I heard about that, but I wouldn't think he'd be able to play this clip on YouTube.
My mum's watching, Mum. I'm done, Mum. I'm really done.
I've never seen it. I don't know if it's...
You're all laughing at me.
No, fuck that. Sorry, I don't know if this is going to happen, do you know what I mean? I'm not putting that on my stream.
You find it funny? Wow.
Whoa. Okay, well, he's blurred it, so I can put it. I think we can imagine what she's holding to her throat.
Yeah? I'm really done. Put it down! Put it down! Put it down! Put it down! Stop!
I've asked for things, and they can't do a single thing. I said, well, if I go home tonight, I'm going to kill myself. They said, well, we can't do anything. So, like, why am I here then? Why am I here in the first place? What am I doing here? What am I doing here?
It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Well, you can't offer me therapy. You can't offer me a fucking bed. You can't offer me this. So why am I here then in the first place?
You should try to take a shortcut to get therapy.
The general consensus was that this was all to get people off her back with the hate and to gain some sympathy points, gain some...
Guys.
Small. The fact that he loves rabbits, he screams into our law. Nobody's safe from his online crusade, bringing justice to the world with his rhymes. He'll invade. He's got the facts, he's got the proof. He could drop a truth bomb, make them all go poof. Fact freaks on a mission, likes to be found. He's the hero of the internet, spreading truth all around. Here comes the fact freak, he's on the loose, loves his rabbits, wears the truth like a noose. Surfing the web, exposing all the fakes. With his bright ideas, he's got a passion for animals, big and small. The fact that he loves rabbits, he screams into our law.
Better than having my life as usual.
attention. The problem was because she had lied so much, it was hard to believe a word she said now.
And I love you all. I love you all so much. I do. I really do. And please know I am really sorry for that live. I really am. I felt bad. Like, I felt so bad. I felt a shame on myself. I felt real shame. I won't ever let anyone say that to me on live stream ever again. I won't, because I know a lot of people in that chat was like.
Do you believe it was like real or just like a cry for attention? I mean, is it still real if it's a cry for attention? I don't
really worried about me, and thank you so Natasha. Exactly. You're so brave, girl. You have to be brave on this app. It is the most toxic app in the world. I have found a source to get therapy. So, first session done.
She makes money, right? She should pay for private therapy.
Really good so far. Really good so far. I've really enjoyed it. It's really helped me.
I mean, how did that happen to cost?
It's really helped me see things differently as well.
When our audience called her out, telling her it was irresponsible to do that on a live, knowing that much of our audience were kids, in Elphaba's mind, she was completely off the hook.
Good catch! Good boy! They've been practicing our catching, he's doing very well. That was a solid catch, sir.
Because none of it was actually her fault.
It's the parent.
Yeah, that's true, Hannah.
It's fault for not monitoring your phones properly, in my opinion. It is the parent.
Oh, piss off.
Responsibility to monitor the phones. It's TikTok's responsibility to ban the live stream. It's actually not my responsibility.
How does that work out? You're the live host?
One thing a lot of lol cows have in common is that they're gross with children.
Oh god, this guy's horrible.
I've seen it with Cyrax, Foodie Beauty, Amberlyn Reid, James
What the hell are you
Charles,
doing now?
Shane Dawson.
Go away.
Don't know if you'd class them two as lol cows, but I think they're a joke, so I'll put them here. I watched a few videos on YouTube that said Elphaba has been very inappropriate with minors, and I thought, oh god, another one. One screenshot that kept popping up to prove that she was dodgy with kids was this one. Someone says to Elphaba,
oh, I've never seen this one before, and I mean, that could be anybody.
Elphaba, they are 14, and Elphaba says, you're hot. I thought, well, you can easily...
It literally says edited.
Fake stuff like that. And then I noticed next to 14 it says edited, so I thought, well, that's not proof of anything. And actually, the fact that it says edited makes me think, nah, this is rubbish. There was a strange one though, something I've never come across before. She was accused of saying inappropriate stuff to minors in some group chat, and there was recordings of this, but some people weren't sure, and Elphaba wasn't sure if it was her voice or an AI voice.
It wasn't AI, it was her.
Meant to sound like her.
The voice notes were from like years ago.
Now I'm down to face it. Let's face this.
Let's get into what really needs to be talked about.
Okay, yeah.
Hang on, I'm going to touch my crotch. Okay, touch your crotch. Okay, that's wrong. Okay. That's not AI, my love. That's not AI.
Right, guys, let's go and catch Haley's video. I'm going, not Haley's video, Baguette's video. Boom. I was going to say I'll have a 2-minute countdown, won't it? So, do you guys know who this Real Del Mac is? I'll put the link in the chat if you guys just want to go watch it. You don't have to watch it with us. Make sure to give her video a little like so it pushes out. I know he's obviously been doxing Haley and saying some horrible stuff, so I'd be interested to know the full story. Definitely interested to know who the full story is. I don't understand now this whole Jay Slater case. Everyone who's been talking about it surely wants the same thing, to help. The hell are you doing, Marlon? What's you doing? Even you know you were doing something you shouldn't be doing. What were you doing? Huh? You're like the bloody wizard from The Witch in the Wardrobe, behind the green screen. Honestly, he's on a path of destruction tonight. What is wrong with you? I think that's going to be explained in this video, to be fair, Tara. That's my slipper, you douche. Right, okay. It's got 30 odd seconds. I know he's normally not too bad. Obviously, with it being a live video, I'm not going to be pausing. I'm just going to be muting when I want to chat. So if you want to watch it uninterrupted, obviously nip over to Baguette's. But I encourage you to do that anyway, to give it a like.
Hey guys. So just a pre-warning, hello. I feel like this is going to be quite a lengthy video, so I would suggest probably pausing it, going making a cup of tea, getting some biscuits, because there's a lot of stuff I need to show you. So, in reflection of the recent events that have been happening on TikTok and extending to over different parts of the internet, relating to my friend Hayley Comet, who is an amazing woman. Her strength and tenacity are admirable, and I envy it. But every strong person has a limit, and today that point was reached. There have been numerous, I'm not going to say the word creators because that would disgust me to have to use that word to describe these people. They're not creators. I believe that they're on the app to be bullies. Let's be honest. So this group of people, led by one in particular, who is the person that this whole video will be about, have made it their mission to bully Hayley to a point where she...
Not just Hayley as well.
Now, I won't let them take this as a victory that Hayley's taken some time off, because she's having a break. She's not gone for good. But what I'm going to be showing you today is some of the behavior of the Tenerife TikTok man known as Del Mac, Derek Adair, whatever he wants to call himself, Meatloaf, and how he has
Meatloaf? I think he does Meatloaf impressions.
Into believing a rhetoric that he is spilling and spewing on his live stream. Target Hayley and accuse her of some terrible, terrible things, but also accuse her of things that he's been doing himself. Now, Mr. Del Mac, I'd never actually watched any of his videos. I don't think I even knew who he was until probably 4 days ago. But tonight I sat down.
I have genuinely no idea who he is, really.
To record all of his videos. You know, and sometimes you just get an intuitive feeling that you need to do something. Well, I had one of those tonight. And let me tell you, I was absolutely shell-shocked by what I was hearing. And we will go into that later as I show you the videos. But I thought it was very curious that as I ended the last screen recording, I refreshed the page. And the page was gone. The page was deactivated. The timing was impeccable.
Oh, he's deactivated his stuff.
But why? Because he probably knew something like this was coming. And well, Derek, it's coming. So the point at which I want to start this video is back on the 4th of July. Now what you can see here is a comment reply from Delmac in response to somebody else, and as you'll see he says, "Oh, you'd be surprised, I've seen the bullying his mods have done to Haley Comet." He's referencing Down the Rapids here, by the way. And he states that he's annoyed someone is threatening a woman with exposing her address.
So why does he allow it?
Work here, and as of filming this video, this was 12 days ago, and you can clearly see the values that Delmac is trying to portray with this comment. But as you'll soon find out, these values are bogus. Now, this is a post from Delmac's Facebook, where he's asking for help to get followers because he wants to start going live on TikTok, because he wants to take the absolute piss. And you know what, Del? I can't find it within me to give you much credit for anything, but I have to give you credit that, yes, she did take the absolute piss, but just not in the way that you think. Now, before I do go any...
People leave such a paper trail, it's insane.
To pay my respects to Jay Slater, who it was sadly confirmed today that he was the body that was found in Tenerife, and
That's
it's
so sad.
devastating. Regardless of what he may have done in his past, regardless of what he may have been doing
Still
at
a
present,
kid.
he didn't deserve this. And my thoughts are with his loved ones, and it's horrific that this wasn't the outcome that anybody wanted. But may Jay rest in peace, and I truly hope his family finds healing and closure from this desperately horrible situation.
Try to give Merlin a quick hairbrush, he's having none of it.
Will be familiar
Come on,
with the case
just
of
have a
Jay
treat and
Slater,
we'll brush your hair.
and also be familiar with the numerous people on TikTok who have been discussing this case. And for those of you who were already familiar with Haley Comet, you will know that true crime and missing people are what her platform is all about, and what she's been doing for a very long period of time. Now,
For years now, I think.
during this investigation, some of them have been great, some of them not so great. Some of them just trying to capitalize and monetize on the sensational media storm surrounding Jay's disappearance. So I made a video today just explaining to people that Haley's taking a break from TikTok, and this was one of the comments that I received on that video, demanding that Haley needs to apologize to Debbie. Now, when I've had a look at Kerry's profile, I noticed that she is a follower of Delmac. Now, I've not seen any of Delmac's followers requesting that he make any apologies to the family. However, what I'm about to show you is a series of videos that I've recorded from his TikTok page today, shortly before he deactivated it, which leaves me to deeply question, why are his followers not requesting that he makes apologies to Jay's family?
Don't forget, that's the link as well, guys, if you want to watch it without my interruptions.
When she's done nothing but talk about this entire case with integrity and dignity. And well, you're going to see soon exactly how Delmac has spoken about this whole case. Let's have a look at these videos. And I will just say, please view these with caution, because given the circumstances of today, some of the things that you hear may be triggering.
This is all speculation. I can't stand speculation.
Just pop in that video there at the front, just because this does preface a lot of the things that he says in these videos.
Jay! Jay! Are you up there? Are you sure? I don't think he's up that one either. Jay, are you up that one? Are you up that mountain, mate? No, don't think he's up that one either. Jay! Jay, are you up there? No, I don't think he's up that one either. Jay! Jay! Are you in the water? Are you in the water? Jay! Are you up that mountain? Are you up there?
This guy's an absolute cunt. Was he supposed to be taken serious?
I mean, is this video giving you anything other than this man?
What the actual fuck?
Of a young man.
I'm sorry, was he going for Haley's integrity?
Alexa, do you know where Jay Slater is?
Del, how do I know where Jay Slater is? I mean, after all, I am not Mystic Meg. And I'm sure he will appear when he runs out of drugs. Sniff, sniff, Del. After all, Del, even us voice assistants know his...
That means he's gone out of his way to fucking pre-record that
Talk
shit.
about making apologies to Debbie, then perhaps Delmac should be making apologies for that swinish snort he made at the end of that after the comment about Jay's mother.
the body language on the interviews, it still doesn't sit right with me. You know, this kind of not looking at the camera, but looking everywhere else apart from the camera when they're speaking. It says it all. It's
what?
It's like they're lying. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they're forced not to say it. You know, I really don't know. I think Lucy has to be pulled back in if she's not already been pulled back in. Our interview was far too scripted. I sat and watched all these this morning again, and it just doesn't sit well at all. There's something strange about this girl. I think she knows a lot more than what she's saying. I think the mother knows. You know, if he has been getting that, I'm sure she knows this. We're to say, you know, the way she says get him back. Everybody has theories. My theory is it still is a scam and wrong.
My theory is you did all this for fucking clout.
Have an absolutely fantastic day.
If you would genuinely give a shit, you wouldn't have been doing those joke videos.
Maybe try back in England.
So for a man who you'll see soon loves to slate these so-called armchair detectives and people making speculations and conspiracies about the situation, all I was hearing in that video was a hell of a lot of speculating and nothing actually factual, which is strange.
I still think it's a scam. This scam is went wrong. It's now day 10, so it's all a bit fancied up, to be honest. I think the police are going to make an announcement at some point.
You heard Dal, or is that just speculation?
But they tailed off on it, so I think they may have found something.
You think? So not factual then, no?
Which will probably come upon over the next few days.
Probably? You're using a hell of a lot of speculation.
He is a massive dickhead, isn't he?
Wait, one more thing.
Yes, Sarah.
I've just read that Jay's ex-girlfriend is flying out to Tenerife to help search for him. She's pregnant. Maybe that's why she's looking for him.
I'm sensing a little pattern here, Derek. You absolutely love speculation, so why are you coming for Hayley claiming that she's speculating when you're quite the fan of it yourself?
Do I think to find him? Only somebody put his body up there last night. Or he crawled up there himself. Do I think he's dead? That's actually a hard one, because I've got very mixed feelings on that. Whether I think the whole thing's a scam or if it was a drug deal going wrong. So
just speculation after speculation after speculation. He cannot seriously have been calling people out for speculating.
I think he knows a lot more than what he's saying. His interview was far too scripted. Obviously the pictures have been released.
You don't have to censor yourself on here, Tom.
Another guy, I hope it's not to do with that sort of thing. That he was, if he was put up there, but I still don't think he was.
So here again we see Derek speculating that this whole thing is a scam. When he questions himself, is Lucy involved? He confidently answers yes, and also affirms the fact that he thinks Brad knows a lot more than he's letting on. So once again, complete speculation, Del.
I mean, it's as plain as day. It's some sort of scam went wrong. We all know that. And most of us do, unless you're a snowflake and you went from Glencoe via to Tenerife to search for somebody just to make money. We got your hundreds of thousands of followers. I just watched the Tiger Rapids video, and the guy's an absolute bellend. Sorry, but he's doing it for the views, the money.
As opposed to you, who is self-confessedly doing it to take the piss, right?
That aside, do you know what?
Well, that's true, so.
Maybe. What about Morocco, back in the UK, possibly. And his mum and dad are 44 grand richer, and they're all rubbing their hands.
So you're casting mad speculation about the whereabouts of Jay, which obviously now we do know to be completely untrue. But you're also accusing his parents of scamming £44,000 and gleefully rubbing their hands together. Just one.
Have got any idea how much it takes to sadly fly a body back home, for example?
I'll come out and say they found the body, not found the body, or arrested the parents and Lucy May for fraud. And if it is, God help them.
Arrested the parents and Lucy May for fraud. I'm assuming that all of your followers have seen this video, Del. Did they request...
That didn't happen, did it?
Apologise for this statement. I mean, this video just horrendously trivialises Jay's disappearance. And considering that the main content of his account and how he's actually gained his following is entirely around Jay's latest disappearance, I find this video quite strange that he's now making a point that, why is Jay so special? Well, ask yourself that question. You're the one making all of the videos about...
I know. If he thought that, he could have kept his account going afterwards and helped them look for those people, couldn't he?
But feel free to show me where you found them.
So every 3 months, we'll let the money build up and we'll donate it to charity. So usually going to decide what charity. So I want your comments to see who we're going to donate it to, because it'll build up. I don't need the money, and I'd rather do a good cause with it. As long as it doesn't involve going to GoFundMe for Jay Slater, I'm quite happy with that. So
the video about you now monetizing the videos that you put on TikTok and that you want to find a charity to donate it to, but anywhere other than Jay Slater.
I bet he didn't donate.
Funny to mention the fact that
Proof.
Hayley wanted to withdraw the £100 that she had donated to the Jay Slater's GoFundMe at one point. What's the difference, Del?
Done the second one, of course, is I'll just call it HC. I kept it up at the beginning, but now I've actually had a chance to look and see what I want to do, which is actually
It's the new MissBaguette video.
Everybody speaks against stuff.
That's what we're watching.
Which is why my life got cancelled last night and I've been banned for 7 days.
So this is the first video where we do see him starting to turn on Hayley. Obviously,
even Nate.
You at the start, he was a very...
This is a really good video by MissBaguette.
However, I understand that he
got competition on the deep dives, isn't it?
Quite understands how TikTok works. No amount of mass reporting will get you a 7-day ban unless TikTok can identify something that you have done in your live that constitutes hate speech. And judging by the lives I've seen of yours, I'd fully back up TikTok enforcing that ban.
Because it was classed as hate speech, so, which it wasn't, and obviously TikTok will pick up on that, although to be fair, both of these are blue ticks.
Mr. Adair, are you casting more speculations? Because if you even bothered to do the slightest bit of research, you'd realise that no, Hayley does not have a blue tick. Although now you do mention it, I do think she probably does deserve one.
So TikTok are going to side with them regardless, because they make money for TikTok.
Same.
This other person has now brought out merchandise.
The collab.
Cups and tea. And all the rest of it. Bear in mind that this is a single mother who's, I think, been through some sort of abuse. I don't know her whole story. I don't really want to know her whole story. I don't care.
You don't care about a woman who's been through abuse? I mean, without casting too much speculation myself, you do seem like the type of person who wouldn't care about the trauma that a woman has been through. Let's just put it that way. It's funny how you don't care about that.
Spot on.
You care about trying to expose her for things that she didn't do, but we're going to get to that a little bit later on in the video.
One thing I'll always say is I'm always very honest. That video was spoken. Some people don't like that. I don't care. That's the thing. I don't do these videos for money. Well, we do it for charity. That's what we do it for.
I know you probably think you're really honourable by donating your gifts to charity, but there's nothing honourable about soliciting gifts through a social media platform whereby the company take almost 70% of those gifts before you see any of it.
My question is...
True, and did he prove his donations?
Just so you know, Del, that wasn't a question, FYI.
Because I don't know it. I think we can land ourselves in a bit of trouble. Especially with the amount of hate they're getting. It wouldn't take someone 5 minutes to screenshot, record their videos, and send it to them on review and say, well, these people being taxed.
You're clearly showing here how truly ill-informed you are and that you've really never actually watched Hayley's live because she's addressed this many, many times. If you want to waste your time contacting Inland...
I'm just laughing because Merlin's trying to chase...
Oh, looks like you've got a lot of it to waste.
Trying to chase a fly.
And I'm a down opinion.
Touché, Mr. Mac, but you know that rule doesn't just apply to you, so please afford me the same courtesy with this video, including my opinions, but not just opinions, there's a lot of facts.
So, stop giving them gifts, because they're only doing it for money, and you're feeding that money. You're feeding their lifestyle on money. These people actually goes live all the time like your kids. Who the hell's a kid all day?
You want to know where our kids are all day, Del? In the same country. But you can't relate to that one, can you?
Oh, shit!
During the night on the video of
Sassy Baguette
and the Wicked Witch in West.
Okay, so ad hominems are on the table then. Cool.
Poor Hayley. Dear God. She's got a degree in criminology, seem like. Prove it.
Listen, Mr. Armchair Speculator, why on earth would Hayley need to prove to you of all people that she's got a degree in criminology? Do you have a degree in criminology, Mr. Adair? Although judging by this very MySpace-esque questionnaire that you did on Facebook, it looks like you might possibly have a degree in criminality. And for full clarity, the censorship I've put on this photograph is of the names of his children, because unlike the people that you hang around with, Joe, I'm not comfortable in putting that kind of information out there, regardless of if it's public or not.
She's a single mother that's, what is it they say, a DV relationship, and she's meant to be in hiding. She's not hiding very much, is she? I mean, really? Come on. She's more public than the Pope. Figure that one out.
So are you saying that victims of DV should live their lives hidden away in silence, Del? I mean, that is the exact opinion I would expect from a misogynist like you.
She started up her own merch.
Damn right she has, because she's got a community full of loving people who've been demanding it, and now it's available over here on Masquerade's store dub on Etsy.
I'm actually beginning to think she's another Martha, to be fair. She's delusional. They're both delusional. This is the thing. I always see it as it is.
You always say it as...
Oh, I wish I'd weighed in with this twat before he ran off.
I know what I've got to show for everyone in this video. I mean...
Crying at the fly isn't going to make the fly come down and play with you. You clearly want to eat it. It's sitting looking at the fly being like, oh, come down.
Makes sense.
You want to play with you, it's a fly.
One thing you might come to learn about me soon, Del, is that I
coming
don't
to me
talk
for?
on
Do you think I'm
anything
going to be
unless
able to
I've got
catch
the
the
facts, which is something that we will soon see that you should take on board as well, eh?
On TikTok, actually, one in particular who's live right now and listening to my ear, which is HC.
How big is that phone? Because his head's massive and that phone's about the same size.
This is direct from Apple. If the phone is switched off, the phone is not trackable. So she really needs to get facts right.
You really thought you did something there, Derek, didn't you? But you conveniently forgot to leave out the subheading on the article that you're reading. This is very specific to you.
If you don't have an iPhone,
to use the Find
My
My
God.
app. If you actually read what you'd posted, this specifies
Ellen,
if you're using
the fly does not want to play with you. It's a fly.
You will not be able to use it. This does not apply when
Leave
you're
it the way
using
it's got.
Find My. And I tested this myself. I let my old phone run out of battery, and it did display on the screen, iPhone is findable for 24 hours after the phone died. Do your research, Del, because it's highly ironic that you've put the caption of your video as "get your facts correct," when in fact your facts are wrong.
As an afterthought, if she's a real criminologist, why hasn't she looked at this herself? Google Apple. I mean, duh.
I mean,
What's the matter?
duh. If you'd bothered to actually watch any of her lives, we did an entire live on this and we debunked the theory that the phone would not be findable. We literally all...
Dog is literally having a fit because I won't get the fly for him.
True story? No. Doesn't matter what anybody tells you. What you hear in the news, especially UK news, what you might hear on TikTok, it doesn't mean it's true. No updates, nothing new on Jay. He's still missing. Is he dead? Don't know. Is he partying? Don't know. Did his pal Lucy May have anything to do with it? Probably. Did his mother have anything to do with it? Probably. Was it from GoFundMe money? Probably.
So here we go again, Del. You're casting aspersions that Lucy May had something to do with it,
MissBaguette's done such a good job here.
probably. And the GoFundMe is a big scam, probably. Why are you allowed to cast these aspersions, Del? And yet you criticize other people for apparently doing the same thing, yet
Because he thinks he's up there, that's why.
watched any of Hayley's lives, you'll have seen that what was focused on a lot was actually debunking many of these theories.
Something I actually thought on yesterday. If he lost 30 grand as well, even though it probably wasn't, it's probably 10 grand.
Even though he built a platform off this, it probably didn't build enough the way he wanted. He probably wanted to be on Hayley's level.
30 grand because of how much he's lost. Then they would just take his passport off him and make him work or something stupid like that to get the money back.
I did notice that when you made that comment, you didn't input your favourite word probably when referencing exactly what a drug dealer would do if one of their sellers had lost stuff. You said that they would take his passport and make him work for it. Is this something that you've got personal experience with? Can I cast the aspersion that when you referenced your criminal record earlier, is this something that you've got experience in, Del? My mind boggles.
So these are the things you really should have.
Yeah, you got to wonder why someone like that was run out of the country.
Tell lies. I mean, I proved that one yesterday wrong with Apple.
Morning, Dad.
You never did, you, because I've just proved you wrong on that one because you didn't read the article that you were referencing, and there's going to be more of that coming up very shortly.
God, this should be Jay's song. Come and hold my hand. I wanna contact the living.
He sings as bad as
I think this
Elphaba.
should be Jay's song when the lyrics you start singing are, "Come and hold my hand, I want to contact the living." The jokes are so disrespectful, and I'm not sure how your followers are just so blind to them. Or maybe your followers just don't actually watch any of your videos, which I think must be the reality of the situation.
As you don't know, my theory's always been that Jay Slater's very much alive, and the police seem to be coming around to that as well.
But I thought you didn't like people who theorise and speculate on this situation, Del. And especially since now we know the tragic news of Jay's passing, your theory was wrong. So are you not the person that you're trying to make out Hayley is? by theorising on things that were inaccurate?
Somebody sent a message when it was in the woke up this morning, and it basically said, along the lines of Jay stole the watch and that's why he's in hiding, which could be 100% true. Look at this theory in this way. So Jay stole the watch, he went into hiding because he realised the watch was stolen from somebody he should not have stolen the watch from. So I think if that's the truth, Ayub and Lucy and everybody else involved.
Is this how easy it was to grow off the back of this tragic crime? Just randomly get your phone and be like, well, I think that post that. Seriously.
I genuinely am wondering if you might just be some kind of parody account of someone who just doesn't have a clue what they're talking about. What you've just said is complete speculation and theory, and you're discussing it as if it's real. Now, can you actually hear what you're saying? Because how can you come for someone while you're sat there speculating in every single video?
What's my personal opinion on Jay? Don't really have an opinion. I've said it from the start, I think it's a scam. I think it's a scam that's went wrong, and now
seems that way, Betty.
My personal opinion. I think people have jumped down the wrong pipes, you could say, or the wrong holes, because I think there's a scam for GoFundMe. It went wrong. It got too public too quick, which is why Lucy made the other beneficiary for her to take over.
Interesting, because I'd never watched any of your videos prior to last night, and given your perception on what you think Hayley was doing and how you think that was wrong, all I'm seeing is you doing the exact same thing that you're accusing Hayley of. Every single thing that you're talking about is pure speculation, and I hope that if you're watching this, you can see the absolute hypocrisy in this disgusting bullying campaign that you've been running based on the fact that you think Hayley is focusing on conspiracies and she's
that's all he's done.
Speculation, when in fact it's you. It's you, Del. You're the one who's putting all the videos out about your speculations and about your opinions. Your opinions have no relevance in this. So why do you think that you can go and make videos with your opinions and what you think and what your speculation is, but nobody else can? No one else can discuss it. But Big Del Mac, he can discuss it, that's fine. You can plaster your opinions all over TikTok, that's absolutely fine. But if anyone else dares to do it, then they get websites made about them and they get live.
Oh, the websites you made about Hayley is ridiculous.
About them. Post on Facebook, which I'll be coming to in a couple of minutes. Don't worry, the video is nearly finished, and I'm really keen to show you the post that Del has made on Facebook.
Of course you can release sounds.
I never thought this would be a video I would make. Dealing for their own reasons, maybe their own selfish reasons.
The hardest public video.
Usually, that's the best way of it, I suppose. Well, it's not physical abuse, not really social media, it's always mental abuse. I mean, one person in particular on here, the abuse that she has caused me is way out of control, actually. I think this woman has a fixation on me. And I mean, I'll be completely honest, anybody who knows me knows maybe 10 years ago, maybe slightly longer before my daughter was born, I would have happily done
what?
That I shouldn't, on a face-to-face basis.
Now this is probably the video of his that has disgusted me the most. So is
he threatening to assault her?
Mannerisms that he's doing it as a joke. He's trying to claim that a woman that he knows has been through severe DV is abusing him. Yet as you can see in the videos, he can't keep her name out of his mouth. Anyone who was watching Hayley's lives, you'll know that he was very rarely mentioned. As I say, I didn't even know who he was until a few days ago. So the problems that he seems to have with Hayley are all from him, but yet he thinks that she's the one obsessed. Please don't flatter yourself.
What the fuck, man?
You know, people make false allegations, especially a victim. She knows police teachers, everybody, everybody will believe a woman because it's just the way it is, even it's been, to be fair. It's the way it is. Luckily, I've never actually been the cause or the recipient of any sort of domestic abuse.
I'm sorry, he sounds like he's done DV.
His first point of call is to mention that people make false...
I'm not going to lie, he sounds like a DV perpetrator. It's massive fucking red flags to go to the whole, men are never believed and It's a massive fucking red flag.
You're an abuser. You find enjoyment in abusing women. You're no victim. You're a clear perpetrator of an online hate campaign focused on a woman who you know has been through DV. And I simply think you are abhorrent. And anybody who aligns with your behaviour online, you're abhorrent too. And just as a heads up, Del, I know you're not very good at doing your research, but I would really advise looking into...
You would have never gone live with me, the fucking baldy cunt.
If you knew about Cockney Ben, if you would be so keenly associating with him
Cockney
in
Ben's
relation
vile.
to this bullying campaign.
By the way, let me just tell you something.
And by them reporting the Observer as well, they got that video taken down about Cockney Ben, which is a shame.
My name, for instance, Dale Mack. If someone uses my videos for my lives or anything else, then I can then claim copyright infringement because you're using my videos or audios without my permission. Now, because of that, I've already had 2 videos taken down from YouTube within the last 24 hours, and I will do the same with TikTok.
I mean, YOLO.
You'd struggle to do it with TikTok, but YouTube
Not
definitely.
directly using content from your TikTok, claiming it as my own. I'm making my own content, reacting to your content. I'm also crediting you because I've left your username and things like that on the screen. So I'm not claiming it as my own content, but...
Exactly, you're protected by copyright and fair use, just like all of my content.
Longevity, I just want...
Watch MissBaguette put a copyright strike in against me. You son of a bitch.
Oh, now that was the last video that he'd posted.
Opinion so far, you're going to give me a run for my money on the deep dive front.
There are 3 pinned videos that I did record afterwards, so I'm just going to briefly go through these now, and then we'll be moving on to the Facebook stuff.
Hey, MissBaguette, it's all good.
Look at the facts. You know,
Are you flirting with me, MissBaguette?
by now, police and emergency services would have found him regardless. So he's not ruled down how simple as that. The day after he disappeared, so about tomorrow, the GoFundMe page was set up. I think initially it was 10 grand, and now it's 30 grand they're looking for. Selling little things like, you know, the mother's crocodile tears, sorry. I don't know if it was my mother, it was me. My mother's 81, so it should sell.
Haha, MissBaguette, yes.
So you say Debbie has...
I've had people do that with my deep dives because they realise that obviously if their followers hear it, then it doesn't go well for them.
The fact of Lucy keep her face away from the camera because she doesn't want to be exposed. And why do that?
May I please see your credentials for your judgment on Lucy turning her face away from the camera? I assume that you're a criminologist or a police officer or something like that, and you've requested Hayley's...
I'm just some random bald fucking Scottish guy.
Confirmed he was selling drugs in Tenerife.
It's been confirmed he was selling drugs in Tenerife.
Fuck
so
me.
now not only are you casting aspersions, you're actually making confirmations of
Just making shit up.
not being confirmed.
Sensationalism for views.
He probably took too many drugs. He's lost a drug bag and it to the gang. You know, the gang's awaiting repayment for the money lost.
Is this guy just a compulsive bullshitter? He genuinely is.
He's probably taken too many drugs. You love that word. I'm sure you've got it tattooed somewhere on your body. Who are you to say that he was probably on drugs and he'd probably taken too many drugs? Armchair detective.
Update coming about Jay Slater.
Is he wearing a bra?
It's coming.
Is he wearing a fucking swimsuit?
I think it'll be over the weekend. Keep an eye on my page for updates because it's coming from the horse's mouth, pretty much anyway. Not from these armchair detectives.
Looks like he's wearing a nice swimsuit to accentuate the bosoms.
Sunbed detective, since you know you're in Tenerife and everything, but you know exactly what you were inferring when you said that there will be an update from the horse's mouth. You know exactly what that means. Why would you say that?
And nearly forgot this.
It's all good, Baguette.
Prove you actually knew it because I'll show you the screenshots after it's been announced that I already have, and they're all dated.
Of course, you think that screenshots are infallible.
You've got stuck some.
I've got a screenshot here, and
yes.
I mean it's dated. It's a screenshot.
Well,
Your
come on,
naivety
you
to
told
social media is almost endearing. So I thought I had 3 videos left. I only actually had 2 because one of the pinned videos was a 40-minute long
honestly.
thing with Oasis FM, who I'm sure would also love to hear about this lovely man that they're working with. So there's the TikTok videos done for now. What I'm going to show you next is some of the posts that Del had put on his Facebook before he became aware that his Facebook, with his name that he was using on TikTok, was completely public and
It was.
by anybody who happened upon it. So as you see here with screenshots from his Facebook, he likes to make jokes about battery percentage, which we know is quite a crucial thing in the Jay Slater case regarding the percentage of battery that he had left on his phone.
What an arsehole.
It's on the same day there. But he was still making these battery jokes even on the 5th of July, which wasn't that long ago. And
he's trying to act like some righteous prick.
a joke about GoFundMe. But remember everybody, Del Mac...
Oh, MissBaguette, you've destroyed this.
Now, before we move on to his pièce de résistance, his grandiose essay that he wrote on Facebook and very quickly deleted, I just want to bring some attention to this absolutely delightful
Who the hell is
woman
this
called
vile
Saoirse
son of a
Mack,
bitch?
or Claire Mack, as you're also known, right? She wrote in his comments, I can see why she was battered, to be honest. And it was brought to their attention that this comment had been made.
That is
I know that because it was me
disgusting.
that did it. And still that comment remained there. It wasn't muted. It wasn't addressed. She wasn't told you can't say things like that. This is the disgusting stuff that he lets happen in his life. And the disgusting people that he lets in his life. I mean, the 3 of those in the boxes, well, maybe I'll be making...
I'm telling you, this man is a walking red flag.
I mean, I've got all the information I need to do it. Let's just put it that way. But please beware of this lady. I, however, use that term loosely. She's known as Saoirse Mac on TikTok, but she also goes by the name of Claire Mac. Don't you love? Disgusting. I'm not going to lie, I've been working on this video. My eyes are going blurry, but let's have a look at his statement that he posted on Facebook. So... the first thing I noticed in this that is quite contrary is he asked, why is it okay to support a vile, disgusting bully? And I asked that question myself. I asked that question to your mods. I asked that question to the people in your live. The people in your live like Saoirse Mac. Do these people simply find it okay to support a bully because you are yourselves bullies? Is that why? Because Saoirse's clearly a bully and so are you, Del. So the fact that you...
I have no idea, Nate. This is my introduction to the man.
So let's move to the next part. No one doxed Hayley on the live the other night. Every time a name was mentioned, I asked the mods to mute them, simply as there was enough drama. So I was in that whole live and I did record the majority of it. So I implore you to provide your positive evidence because I don't want to obviously post your entire live because you're a stickler for copyright, aren't you? So I'm not going to risk having that video removed just to try and claim some kind of negative proof since the burden of proof is on you. You've claimed that you asked the mods to mute people. I didn't see you do it. So let's see your evidence of you consistently asking for people who were trolling Hayley to be muted. Because we both know that it didn't happen. Because the entire time that Paula was in the box talking about Hayley, you were laughing along.
£600.
He's an absolute beast. Oh, I want to hear this, sorry.
Get your priorities right, a stupid cow. But she's sitting on live in her safe house, telling every story, telling every what her ex-man's name is. I stay in West Lothian. If she wants to meet up in West Lothian, anywhere, I'll meet her at Livy Centre. I'll kick her in and then I'll phone her a taxi. There you go.
So tell me in the comments, do you think that this looks like a man who is asking the mods to mute any comments about Hayley? Or are you just seeing a really aggressive woman threatening violence on one of Hayley's friends? But again, I await the evidence of you actually telling these mods to be muting these people that you're clearly not muting. So next up, because I spoke...
This is disgusting.
I debunked everything she said. No, you didn't. I've just debunked all the things that you think you debunked. She said the mobile phone was found. Lies as we know. Many people were discussing this when it was told that the mobile phone was found. I haven't seen you bully them yet. However, Hayley never confirmed that the mobile phone was found, but strangely you did somehow confirm that Jay was involved in selling drugs. But I've not seen any confirmation of that though. So relating to the prior paragraph about the photos from Sign Park Nights, she then proceeded to say that she spoke with the family and they confirmed it was Jay. Another thing that you've got your wires crossed over. This was not regarding the photo from Siam Nights. This
it's all right, Emily.
Photo in the back of the car. And yes, Hayley did speak with a member of the family. However, it was not anybody who was in Tenerife. Posting pictures of me and my 11-year-old daughter. Fact. I think we've identified through the duration of this video that you don't speak facts, Del. And Hayley was showing screenshots from your Instagram. You are correct. They were public screenshots of you in Siam Nights, which is an 18+ event. So no, your 11-year-old daughter will not have been in those screenshots. And by the way, yelling the word fact after everything you type does not make it a fact. Okay? To the extent I got a private message from some scumbag telling my 11-year-old daughter. This is disgusting. This is absolutely vile behaviour. However, this is not a reflection on Hayley. Given the attention that you've been attracting recently with your vile actions online.
How many times has he typed fact?
And seen the photos that you choose to post publicly of your daughter, Del. I think you need to take some accountability as well and not put your daughter in a compromising position like this. Because sick people like this...
Lots, I believe.
And we as parents have to do everything we can to protect our children, right? But don't you dare blame Hayley for some pedo sending you a disgusting message. Don't you dare. I've kept my mouth shut, not one word on Facebook or Instagram.
The thing is, if those messages didn't happen and he's faking the messages and he's behind it, then he's the sick cunt with those ideas.
Them, as you've mentioned numerous times in this post that she's 11. which is under the age recommendation for all 3 of these apps. So I wouldn't necessarily say the
True.
concern is your daughter seeing your posts on these websites. My question is, why does your daughter have access to websites that are above the age recommendation for her age? No shade intended, but I genuinely do think you could do with brushing yourself up on online safety. Just realised I forgot to add this bit in, and I do want to finish on a particular topic. This is a screenshot from his page where he
Oh
was
my
actively
God, hate
encouraging
crime.
people to go towards a hate website that either himself or his friends have made to submit evidence against Hayley. This is actively encouraging hate, harassment and bullying. And I'm sure
The thing is, they'll be paying for them websites. Nobody will be submitting shit.
this evidence onto them. Now, if anyone is still here with us, because I know this video is so long, longer than I thought it would be, but there was so much evidence I needed to put in. This is something else. So, Dell states, unless you listen to Hayley, who was arrested in October for having sex up against the church wall. Fact. And how do I know this? Because it was in the paper. Fact. I can supply screenshots as the story goes. She was foaled up her, and her partner at the time was on substances. Fact.
I have liked
But it's
it.
not a fact, though. Is it, Del? I honestly thought that you had a little bit more intelligence than
What an absolute load of shit.
to find the article that you're referring to, Del. And I'm happy to say that I
Oh,
am
this is
going to
gonna be
post it
good.
here right now. I was going to leave it, and I was going to wait for you to offer your own evidence for it, but I've noticed today that you
This is
have
gonna
been
be
posting
amazing.
it again in Facebook groups, so why not just clear it up right now? And by the way, for anybody wondering, I have spoken to Hayley and said that I want to post this article. Is it okay? Because it's got her full name in it. But Hayley is very aware that her full name is on the internet because it's the name of her backup account, just to clarify. So, here we go. Oh, Del, honey, darling. Hayley Williams, 47. 47? But wait, this article's from 2022, so that would mean she's 49 now. From Oxford Street, Preston.
Fucking idiot.
Don't tell me.
This is, you know why I'm laughing? Because Princess Flu did this about me. He's as good investigator as Princess Flu. Like, literally just Google the name of somebody you don't like, pull up an article and go, yeah, that's them.
Going to go with it and say that this is her. I mean, you're not serious, right? You're genuinely not serious. I mean, you literally let Paula say the town.
Like, literally as good as an investigator as Princess Flu.
Preston. It's probably about 300 miles away from Preston. Do you realise that town names that begin with a P are not all the same town, right? This is embarrassing. But you know what? I heard that you are a bit of a drag queen yourself, so I'm just going to leave you with some wise words from one of the best.
Because reading is what?
Fundamental. That's right. It really is. You've got so much spare time just chilling in Tenerife. Just pick up a book. But after all this is said and done, I think I've proven beyond any reasonable doubt that the perpetrator in this situation is you. You've been bullying Hayley. You've been making vicious comments towards the family of Jay Slater. You've been making vicious comments to Jay himself. I really think you ought to be ashamed of yourself, and I hope that everyone watching here is now going to be very cautious of you, because I do believe that the way you're presenting yourself online is very dangerous.
Brilliant video.
Woman who has been involved in DV is sick. So whilst you're now probably sat there furiously one finger typing your copyright infringement report, have a think, because you know that Hayley's done nothing to you. The only thing that Hayley's done is had a much more successful platform than you will ever.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
You can ever dream of having. So my advice to you is to back the fuck away. The police are already involved, but I'm going to be filing my own report.
Spanish police don't mess around either.
Evidence that will contradict every single thing that you tried to say. Hayley is a beautiful, wonderful woman, a wonderful mother, and a wonderful true crime content creator, and has been for a long time. And her platform is not just based upon your little fad that you've tried to create a platform on of cashing in on a poor boy's disappearance. All right? So anyway, it's been a long 41 minutes. It's took me a lot longer to actually make this video, but
it was a good 41 minutes. It didn't feel like 41 minutes.
Fashion. And Hayley, we all want you back soon, so please don't stay away too long. So say it with me, everybody. SYM. Goodbye, everybody. Respect
I don't know what SYM means, but SYM.
it because I have got blurry eyes from making this. But please give my YouTube a follow. Please hit like and do all the things, whatever you might do on YouTube, because I don't really have a clue.
Very
honestly.
nice.
Take care, guys, and have a lovely, lovely evening.
Really well done. Really fucking good video. Very informative. Very fucking clear. And entertaining as fuck. Oh, suck your mum. Alright, okay. Well, I don't know. I think we'll finish this video off as well. We'll go back to the Elphaba video and finish that off.
I don't know if it's AI or not. That's the thing. I think it could be. You know, I'm being quite honest. I don't remember doing that. And that's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to hand my phone to the police. They can go through my logs, give them my old SIM cards. To me, I would say it could either be taken out of context or something, or it could be either, you know, twisted into things.
Absolutely not.
What are you doing?
They were right.
I'm hearing moaning. That's a bit weird.
I couldn't really make out what was being said, but apparently it's sexual stuff. I've seen some people point to the fact that Elphaba isn't sure if that's her voice as proof that she's a predator, but her saying, oh, I don't know if that's me or AI, I think that's more of a stupid response from someone with a really low IQ rather than boom.
It was like these messages were in a group chat on WhatsApp and they were date and time stamped, and nobody knew who the fuck she was when they were sent.
Bombshell.
You know, I can't believe people would label me as a pedophile.
Oh, this video.
It's so disgusting to even be called. Like, that is ruining. That is horrible. That is something so disgusting. I just can't tell you. Like, it's horrible. And I haven't displayed any of those kind of behaviours that are accused against me on TikTok Live at all.
Maybe proof exists out there somewhere. Maybe proof will come out later. Maybe after this somebody will send me the proof and I can make a little part 2, but so far I found nothing that makes
Check the Fact Freaks deep dive.
me think she's another James Charles.
Hello, I'm here to report a crime.
What do you need to report?
So I'm being accused online of being called, which is defamation of character. Yeah,
Defamation isn't a crime.
So basically, I'm just like on TikTok, right? And I'm not concerned famous or anything. I'm just like, I got 600k. Basically, people have been.
I've got 600k. Just a little brag.
Putting AI videos about me online. Someone called Jordan is accused of.
Jordan Dash, I did my own deep dive on him. He was fucking weird as well.
Me of going into a group chat, talking to minors and stuff like that. So I just want to report this. Mama Kaz called me a witch.
There's certain people who always seem to be surrounded by drama. Elphaba is one of those people, and she does it to herself. Lying about everything, lying about having autism, lying about having Tourette's.
Yep.
Having the worst hygiene of any person I've ever seen. After Amberlynn Reid. She can't keep friends. I saw she had a boyfriend for like a day.
We've unfortunately had to not carry on. Because we've made it public, right, that it's now affecting his personal life, and we can't carry on.
There were times where I felt...
Don't apologise.
Something for her.
But because I didn't have a dad growing up, right, I don't know what it's like to have a dad. I went through being a child, going through all this bullying in school, and it's kind of training for this.
I've no doubt that there's people out there who've used Elphaba to boost their own fame.
Oh, 100%. I agree with that.
Clout, as younger people say. But any sympathy I had would quickly disappear when I'd see her do something awful. I saw proof that she promised loads of fidget toys to some autistic kids.
Oh, yeah.
And then she didn't give them the toys. She kept promising it, and it lasted over a month. And in the end, she just had nothing but excuses and just... bleh.
Why are you getting cancelled, Chris? Because I didn't donate to, I didn't donate fidget toys, and I lied. Honestly, I'm not coming up with an excuse. I lied. I did. So what?
This was a while. This was recently. This.
I had a life.
That she admitted it.
My house was a right tip. I lied because I had a life. I said sorry. I will. It's not that. It really is not that deep.
Lolcows always think that they're the best person in the room, even when there's proof on their own channels and pages that they're awful. They always think they're just better than everybody.
I just feel like that I get a lot of unnecessary hate. Of course, I can appear condescending and I can appear a bit hypocritical, and of course,
like right now.
Of course, I can appear a bit blunt. However, my heart is always in the right place, and if you read that and you understand me, then we'll get on quite well.
She's definitely obsessed with being famous. It doesn't matter what she's famous for. Shitting in a bag. It doesn't matter as long as people pay attention to her.
There's so many people like that, though.
You can't expect me to stay silent. I have the biggest platform on TikTok Live UK right now. I am the biggest. I'm the shit. I am the shit of TikTok UK. I am the one that people have seen
Shazzy,
on TikTok. I'm the one that people go ask for photos, babe. I'm the biggest UK women creator on this app.
To be fair to her though, she's got what she wanted. There's loads of YouTube channels and TikTok pages.
I love his channel. I watch his stuff.
Channels, don't know what you call it. Who have made videos about Elphaba. I'm doing a video on her right now.
I think I've done a couple.
She's famous, but she seems bloody miserable.
Why do any of you think it's funny to hate on me?
I'm glad I've been introduced to Elphaba finally.
Are you sure?
I'm going to be keeping up to date with everything she does. I find her dead interesting. I don't know if she's too gross for you watching, but I'll keep watching her.
Oh, no. No.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it kept you company for however long it was. Yeah, thanks for watching.
I mean, that's one way to end the video, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Like, no thank you.
And remember, do the Elphaba shit in a bag TikTok challenge.
No thanks. Did we all have fun tonight? It was a bit of a random one, wasn't it? We watched the Elphaba documentary and we watched MissBaguette's new video, which was pretty good as well. We all enjoy it. I'm going to fuck off, and I will take more than Free's walk and I'll be off to bed. I'm fucking tired tonight. Christ, I'm going to sleep well tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night, 7 o'clock here, reacting to TikToks you guys have tagged me in. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. Have a good one, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.